Are you ready to master English in a fun and easy way? Whether you're just starting out or you've been learning for a while, there's something here for everyone. In this video, we've got all the secrets to help you become a pro at English learning. From simple grammar hacks to expanding your vocabulary, we've got you covered. Stick around till the end to uncover all the tips and tricks you need to succeed. And if you're a beginner, don't worry. We've got some bonus tips just for you at the end of the video. Let's make English learning an exciting adventure together. Hello, I'm James, an English professor at a university in London, UK. Students often ask me about the problems they face learning English. In this video, I'll share simple ways to improve English skills.
We'll discuss the best methods for vocabulary, grammar, speaking, and listening. Join me as we explore how to become better at English together. Let's start. Chapter 1. Introduction to Learning English. Learning English is fun and exciting. In this chapter, we'll explore how to start learning English step by step. First, let's understand why learning English is important. English is a global language spoken by millions of people around the world. By learning English, you can communicate with people from different countries and cultures. It can also open up new opportunities for education, travel, and career advancement. Now, let's talk about how to get started with learning English. The first thing you need to do is to build your vocabulary. Vocabulary means the words you know and use in English. Start with simple words like hello, goodbye, please, and thank you. These are called basic greetings and are used in everyday conversations. Next, practice saying these words out loud. Pronunciation is important in English, so try to say the words clearly and correctly. You can also listen to how native speakers say these words by watching videos or listening to audio recordings. After you're comfortable with basic greetings, you can move on to learning more words. Start with common objects around you, like book, table, chair, and door. You can also learn words related to food, colors, and numbers. To help you remember new words, make flashcards. Write the word on one side of the card and the meaning on the other side. Review the flashcards regularly to reinforce your memory. Now let's talk about grammar. Grammar is the structure of sentences in English. It helps you put words together in the right order to make sense. Don't worry if grammar seems confusing at first. Start with simple sentences like, I am happy or she likes to read. These sentences have a subject, I, she, a verb, am, likes, and an object, happy, to read. Practice making your own sentences using different subjects, verbs, and objects. For example, he eats apples, or we play games. This will help you understand how grammar works in English. In addition to vocabulary and grammar, practicing reading and writing is also important. Start by reading simple books or stories in English. Look for books with pictures and short sentences. Try to understand the meaning of the words by looking at the pictures or guessing from the context. When you're reading, pay attention to how words are spelled and how sentences are formed. This will help you improve your reading and writing skills. For writing practice, start with simple sentences about yourself or things you like. For example, my name is, or I like to. You can also write short paragraphs about your daily activities or experiences. Remember, learning English takes time and practice. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are a natural part of learning, and they can help you improve. In the next chapter, we'll explore different ways to practice speaking and listening in English. Keep practicing, and soon you'll be speaking English with confidence. Chapter 2. Reading simple texts. Reading is a great way to improve your English skills. In this chapter, we'll explore how to start reading simple texts in English. First, find books, newspapers, or online articles that are written in easy English. Look for materials designed for beginners or children. These texts usually have simple words and sentences that are easier to understand. Start by reading short stories or articles. Choose topics that interest you, such as animals, sports, or hobbies. Reading about things you like will make it more enjoyable and motivating. When you start reading, take your time. Read each word slowly and try to understand its meaning. If you come across a word you don't know, look it up in a dictionary or use an online translator to help you understand the text better. Try to guess the meaning of words from the context. Look at the surrounding words and sentences to figure out what the unknown word might mean. As you read, pay attention to the structure of sentences and how words are used together. Notice how nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs are used to form sentences. After you finish reading a text, summarize what you've read in your own words. This will help you remember the main ideas and key information from the text. To practice reading comprehension, answer questions about the text. Start with simple questions like who, what, where, when, and why. For example, who was the main character? Or what happened in the story? You can also underline or highlight important information as you read. This will help you focus on key points and remember them later. To improve your reading speed, try to read a little bit every day. Set aside some time to read for at least 15 to 30 minutes. The more you practice, the faster you'll become. In addition to books and articles, you can also practice reading signs, labels, and menus in English. Look for English words around you and try to read them out loud. Reading aloud is a great way to improve your pronunciation and fluency. It helps you get used to the sounds of English and how words are pronounced. If you're having trouble understanding a text, don't get discouraged. Take breaks when needed and come back to it later. Learning to read in a new language takes time and patience. To make reading more enjoyable, join a book club or reading group. This will give you a chance to discuss the books you've read with others and share your thoughts and ideas. Remember, the more you read, the better you'll get. Keep practicing, and soon you'll be reading English text with ease and confidence. In the next chapter, we'll explore different ways to practice writing in English. Keep up the good work. Chapter 3. Writing Practice. Welcome to Chapter 3. In this chapter, we'll explore the importance of writing practice in learning English and how you can improve your writing skills. First, let's understand why writing practice is important. Writing helps you express your thoughts, ideas, and feelings in English. It also helps you improve your grammar, vocabulary, and spelling. To start practicing writing, you don't need anything fancy. All you need is a pen and paper, or a computer or smartphone with a note-taking app. You can also use a notebook or journal to keep track of your writing progress. Begin by writing simple sentences about yourself. Start with basic information like your name, age, and where you're from. For example, my name is James, or I am 40 years old. And next, write about things you like or enjoy doing. For example, I like to play soccer, or I enjoy listening to music. Try to write short sentences and use basic vocabulary. As you become more comfortable with writing, you can start writing short paragraphs. Describe your daily routine or activities you did recently. For example, I wake up at 7 o'clock every morning, or yesterday I went to the park with my friends. When writing, pay attention to punctuation and capitalization. Use periods to end sentences, and capitalize the first letter of each sentence. This will help make your writing clearer and easier to understand. Practice writing different types of sentences, such as statements, questions, and exclamations. For example, it is sunny today. Statement. What time is it? Question. And I'm so happy. Exclamation. To improve your writing skills, try to write every day. Set aside some time, even just 10 or 15 minutes to write in English. The more you practice, the better you'll get. Don't worry too much about making mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when learning a new language. The important thing is to keep practicing and learning from your mistakes. As you continue to practice writing, you can start writing longer pieces, such as short stories or essays. Choose topics that interest you and write about them in English. This will make writing more enjoyable and motivating. To get feedback on your writing, you can ask a friend, family member, or teacher to read your writing and give you suggestions for improvement. You can also join online writing communities or forums where you can share your writing with others and receive feedback. Another way to practice writing is to keep a diary or journal in English. Write about your thoughts, feelings, and experiences each day. This will help you become more comfortable expressing yourself in English. Remember, writing is a skill that takes time and practice to develop. Be patient with yourself and keep practicing regularly. In the next chapter, we'll explore different ways to practice speaking and listening in English. Keep up the good work. Chapter 4. Listening to English. Welcome to Chapter 4. In this chapter, we'll explore the importance of listening practice in learning English and how you can improve your listening skills. Listening is an essential skill in English. It helps you understand spoken English, including conversations, lectures, and presentations. By improving your listening skills, you'll be able to communicate more effectively in English. To start practicing listening, you don't need any special equipment. All you need is a device like a smartphone, computer, or tablet with internet access. You can also use headphones or earphones to listen more clearly. Begin by listening to simple English audio recordings. You can find many resources online, such as podcasts, songs, and audiobooks designed for English learners. Start with recordings that are slow and clear, with simple vocabulary and sentences. When listening, focus on understanding the main ideas and key information. Don't worry too much about understanding every word. Try to get the gist of what is being said. To improve your listening skills, listen to a variety of audio materials in English. This will help you get used to different accents, speech patterns, and speaking speeds. Practice listening to different types of English accents, such as American, British, Australian, and Canadian. This will help you understand English speakers from around the world. As you listen, pay attention to how words are pronounced and how they are used in sentences. Notice the intonation and stress patterns in spoken English. This will help you improve your pronunciation and fluency. To make listening more interactive, try to repeat or shadow what you hear. Listen to a sentence or phrase, then pause the recording and try to repeat it aloud. This will help you practice your speaking skills as well. Another way to practice listening is to transcribe what you hear. Listen to a short audio clip and write down what you hear, word for word. Then, compare your transcription to the original recording to see how accurate you were. To challenge yourself, listen to English media without subtitles. This will help you focus on listening comprehension without relying on visual cues. Start with short clips or videos, and gradually increase the length as you improve. You can also watch English movies and TV shows with subtitles to improve your listening skills. Start with subtitles in your native language, then switch to English subtitles once you feel more confident. Practice listening to English conversations by finding language exchange partners or joining online chat rooms or forums. This will give you the opportunity to listen to and interact with native English speakers in real time. To track your progress, keep a listening journal. Write down the audio materials you've listened to, the main ideas you understood, and any new vocabulary you learned. Remember, improving your listening skills takes time and practice. Be patient with yourself and keep listening regularly. In the next chapter, we'll explore different ways to practice speaking in English. Keep up the good work. Chapter 5. Speaking with Others. Welcome to Chapter 5. In this chapter, we'll explore the importance of speaking practice in learning English and how you can improve your speaking skills. Speaking is a crucial skill in English. It allows you to communicate with others and express your thoughts, ideas, and feelings. By improving your speaking skills, you'll be able to have conversations with confidence in English. To start practicing speaking, find opportunities to speak English with others. This could be with friends, family members, classmates, or language exchange partners. If you don't have anyone to practice with in person, you can also practice speaking online through video calls or voice messages. When speaking, don't worry too much about making mistakes. The important thing is to communicate your message clearly. Focus on getting your point across rather than speaking perfectly. Start with simple conversations about familiar topics. For example, talk about your hobbies, interests, or daily activities. Practice asking and answering questions to keep the conversation going. If you're feeling nervous about speaking English, start by practicing speaking aloud by yourself. Talk to yourself in front of a mirror or record yourself speaking and listen to your pronunciation and intonation. To improve your speaking skills, Mimic native speakers. Pay attention to how they pronounce words and phrases, their intonation, and their speaking speed. Try to imitate their pronunciation and rhythm as closely as possible. Practice speaking English every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Set aside some time to practice speaking aloud or have conversations with others in English. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. To expand your vocabulary and improve your speaking fluency, try to think in English as much as possible. Describe objects, events, or feelings in English in your mind. This will help you become more comfortable expressing yourself in English. If you're struggling to find someone to practice speaking with, consider joining an English speaking club or meetup group in your area. These groups often organize events and activities where you can practice speaking English with others in a supportive environment. Another way to practice speaking is to participate in language exchange programs. Find a language partner who is a native English speaker and exchange languages with them. You can practice speaking English with them while helping them practice your native language. To track your progress, record yourself speaking regularly and listen to your recordings. Notice areas where you can improve, such as pronunciation, grammar, or fluency, and work on those areas in your practice. Remember, speaking English fluently takes time and practice. Be patient with yourself and keep practicing regularly. In the next chapter, we'll explore different ways to expand your vocabulary in English. Keep up the good work. Chapter 6. Using Flashcards. Welcome to Chapter 6. In this chapter, we'll explore how using flashcards can help you improve your English vocabulary and language skills. Flashcards are a simple and effective tool for learning new words and phrases. They consist of a word or phrase on one side of the card and its meaning or translation on the other side. Flashcards are portable, convenient, and easy to use, making them a popular choice for language learners. To start using flashcards, you'll need to create your own set of cards. You can use index cards, small pieces of paper, or digital flashcard apps to create your flashcards. Write the word or phrase you want to learn on one side of the card and its meaning or translation on the other side. Start by making flashcards for basic vocabulary words and phrases that you want to learn. Choose words that are relevant to your interests, daily life, or language learning goals. Once you've created your flashcards, review them regularly. Spend a few minutes each day going through your flashcards and testing yourself on the words and phrases. Try to recall the meaning or translation of each word before checking the answer. On the other side of the card, to make your flashcard practice more effective, use spaced repetition. This means reviewing the flashcards at increasing intervals over time. Start by reviewing the cards every day, then gradually increase the interval to every few days or once a week as you become more familiar with the words. As you review your flashcards, pay attention to the pronunciation of each word. Practice saying the words aloud and pay attention to how they sound. This will help you improve your pronunciation and fluency in English. To make your flashcard practice more engaging, try different techniques such as associating images with the words or using mnemonics to help you remember them. For example, you could draw a picture of the word or create a story that incorporates the word into it. Another way to make your flashcard practice more interactive is to use digital flashcard apps. There are many apps available that allow you to create, organize, and review flashcards on your smartphone or tablet. Some apps even offer features like audio pronunciation and interactive quizzes to help you learn. In addition to vocabulary words, you can also use flashcards to practice grammar rules, idioms, or phrasal verbs. Write the grammar rule or idiom on one side of the card and an example sentence on the other side. This will help you understand how the words or phrases are used in context. To make your flashcard practice more efficient, organize your flashcards into categories or themes. For example, you could have separate sets of flashcards for food, clothing, weather, and so on. This will help you focus on specific areas of vocabulary that you want to learn. To track your progress, keep a record of the words and phrases you've learned using flashcards. You can create a checklist or spreadsheet to keep track of the words you've mastered and the ones you still need to practice. Remember, consistency is key when using flashcards to learn English vocabulary. Review your flashcards regularly and try to incorporate them into your daily routine. With practice and perseverance, you'll soon expand your vocabulary and improve your language skills. In the next chapter, we'll explore different ways to practice English using language learning apps and websites. Keep up the good work. Chapter 7: Language Apps and Websites. Welcome to Chapter 7. In this chapter, we'll explore the world of language learning apps and websites and how they can help you improve your English skills. Language apps and websites are convenient tools that you can use anytime, anywhere to learn English. They offer a wide range of interactive exercises, games, and resources to help you practice vocabulary, grammar, listening, speaking, and more. To get started, you'll need to download a language learning app or visit a language learning website. There are many options available, so take some time to explore and find the ones that work best for you. Once you've chosen an app or website, create an account and set your language learning goals. This will help you stay motivated and focused as you progress through the lessons and exercises. Most language apps and websites offer a variety of features to help you learn English. Here are some common features you may find. Vocabulary exercises. Practice learning new words and phrases with flashcards, matching games, and quizzes. Grammar lessons. Learn English grammar rules and practice using them in sentences and exercises. Listening exercises. Improve your listening skills by listening to audio recordings and answering questions. Speaking exercises. Practice speaking English by recording yourself and comparing your pronunciation to native speakers. Writing exercises. Practice writing English sentences and paragraphs with interactive writing prompts and exercises. Progress tracking. Keep track of your progress and see how far you've come in your language learning journey. To make the most of language apps and websites, try to use them regularly. Set aside some time each day to practice English using the app or website, even if it's just for a few minutes. One of the advantages of language apps and websites is that they offer personalized learning experiences. Many apps use algorithms to adapt the lessons and exercises to your skill level and learning style. This means you can progress at your own pace and focus on areas where you need the most help. Another advantage of language apps and websites is that they often offer social features that allow you to connect with other language learners from around the world. You can join language learning communities, participate in forums and discussions, and even find language exchange partners to practice speaking with. In addition to using language apps and websites on your own, you can also incorporate them into your English class or study groups. Many teachers use language apps and websites as supplemental materials to reinforce classroom lessons and provide extra practice for students. To get the most out of language apps and websites, try to use a variety of different resources. Don't rely on just one app or website. Experiment with different ones to see which ones work best for you. Some popular language learning apps and websites include Duolingo, Rosetta Stone, Babbel, Memrise, and Fluent. These apps offer a wide range of lessons and exercises for learners of all levels. Remember, language apps and websites are just one tool in your language learning toolbox. They can be a valuable resource for practicing English, but they should be used in conjunction with other methods, such as reading, writing, speaking, and listening. In the next chapter, we will explore the benefits of joining English classes and workshops to receive structured guidance and feedback from experienced teachers. Keep up the good work. Chapter 8. Joining English Classes. Welcome to Chapter 8. In this chapter, we'll explore the benefits of joining English classes and workshops to receive structured guidance and feedback from experienced teachers. Joining English classes is a great way to improve your English skills in a structured and supportive environment. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced learner, there are classes available for learners of all levels. One of the main benefits of joining English classes is that you'll have access to experienced teachers who can provide guidance and feedback on your language learning journey. Teachers can help you set goals, track your progress, and provide personalized support to help you improve your English skills. In addition to teachers, joining English classes also gives you the opportunity to interact with other learners from around the world. This can be a great way to practice speaking and listening skills, as well as to make new friends and connections. English classes typically cover a range of topics and skills, including vocabulary, grammar, reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Classes may be structured around textbooks, curriculum materials, or thematic units based on real-life situations. When choosing English classes, consider your learning goals, schedule, and budget. There are many options available, including in-person classes at language schools or community centers, online classes, and private tutoring sessions. In-person classes offer the benefit of face-to-face interaction with teachers and classmates. You'll have the opportunity to ask questions, participate in group activities, and receive immediate feedback on your progress. Online classes are a convenient option for learners who may not have access to in-person classes or who prefer to study from home. Online classes often include live video sessions with teachers, interactive exercises and quizzes, and discussion forums for students to interact with each other. Private tutoring sessions offer personalized one-on-one instruction tailored to your individual learning needs. Tutors can focus on areas where you need the most help, provide targeted feedback, and help you progress at your own pace. In addition to traditional English classes, there are also workshops and short-term courses available that focus on specific skills or topics. For example, you may find workshops on pronunciation, business English, academic writing, or exam preparation. When joining English classes, it's important to actively participate and engage in the learning process. Take advantage of opportunities to practice speaking and listening. Ask questions when you don't understand something, and seek feedback from teachers and classmates. Outside of class, continue practicing English through self-study and immersion activities. Read English books and articles. Watch English movies and TV shows. Listen to English music and podcasts. And engage in conversations with native speakers whenever possible. Remember, learning English is a journey that takes time and dedication. Be patient with yourself. Stay motivated and celebrate your progress along the way.